So welcome everyone. For those of you who are new, my name is Mark Andrew Fry, and this is By Divine Design. So welcome to another of our weekly free transmissions on Zoom. These happen every Wednesday at 3 p.m. Eastern Time. And for those of you catching this later on YouTube, you can see the description for links and more information. So already, these new breakthrough energies are coming in quite powerfully, quite strongly. So what are these breakthrough energies? Well, it all started back in December when the guides told me that 2026 was going to be a year of breakthroughs. And then they designed that there would be a Breakthroughs Healing Group series. And we ended up scheduling 6 healing groups. So the first one's tomorrow, and then every 2 weeks after that until all 6 are done. Yeah, and these energies are just quite amazing. It's a real step up. It's not just a little step up. It's a big step up in what's going on with this transmission of divine love consciousness that I channel and live and offer, and many of you are tapped into in various ways. So, like if you've been around my work, you often hear me use the word clear. And you know, in the midst of a one-on-one session or even in these group sessions, you know, if I feel a certain energy coming up that, you know, is low vibrational or not the highest truth or your highest goodness, I'll often just clear it. Just say the word clear. And it's more an intention, but the word is a very programmed word. So about 14, 15 years ago, the guides started having me clear things in different ways using these kind of like formulas, these long sentences to clear certain kinds of energies. And it got just really repetitive to say those long lines over and over and over again whenever they felt they were necessary. And so eventually the guides just said, well, let's take all these clearing statements and program them into one single word, because it's mostly your intention that matters. And you're right, it's repetitive to say these lines. So we started programming all those clearing statements into the simple word clear. And like I said, this started about 15 years ago. I don't even remember most of those clearing statements anymore. Like there's one that was like something along the lines of, from the point of creation to the point of destruction, will you uncreate each and everything related to this issue through all time, space, dimensions, and beyond? Something like that. Yeah, so there were all these different clearing statements that got programmed into the word clear. So now when I say clear, all of that intentionality to clear everything basically in every direction possible, from every dimension possible, is included in that word. And you guys can all use that word just as well as I can. It's available to you. If you're in the midst of your day and something gets triggered, you can just use the word silently or aloud, clear, or clear, 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 until you feel it shift. Now, if it's truly just a low vibrational energy that's been, weighing on your system, it will just clear, and you'll feel it. You'll feel the difference. If you don't feel it immediately, just keep playing with it. You will eventually start feeling it. But sometimes something triggers you, and is low vibrational energy, but mixed in there might be information that's valuable. So when you go to clear something like that, if you don't have the feeling that it's clearing right away, just notice, is there information here about like what direction I should go in, or what I'm believing that might be adding to this so I can't clear it completely. Like you just start playing with it. And if there's more information there, it'll be revealed. If it's just fine to clear it, it'll clear. So clear is an encoded, programmed word of power that just amplifies your intention. So breakthroughs, this new breakthrough energy is also being encoded into the word breakthrough. And you'll eventually have your own direct experience of how different they are. But like breakthroughs is kind of like 1,000 clearings all at once. Whereas like you can use the word clear like in very fine-tuned ways as like a scalpel, just cutting, very deftly into this and releasing this. Or you can use clear to open larger pathways. But breakthroughs is like blowing down the whole wall. And you'll eventually get a feel for, okay, this might be not a good time for breakthrough. I'm not ready for that whole wall to come down yet. Let's just clear a window, clear, knock out a few bricks and get used to that. And then maybe knock through another window using clear and get used to that. And then you might be ready to do a breakthrough. And so generally this breakthrough energy comes in at two levels. At first, it hits your system as preparation. It prepares your system for the larger change of a full-on breakthrough. And sometimes there's more preparation needed than other times. Like the one-on-one sessions I've been doing recently have all had this breakthrough energy show up. And like, the one person, it took like 15 minutes of just working with the preparation energies to prepare you for the breakthrough. And in other ones, I could move to it much more quickly. It depends on your system and what the breakthrough actually is. But breakthrough includes self-exciting energies where it just starts to take off on its own without you needing to put more focus and attention on it. So that's why there needs to be preparation, because like, yeah, if you're going to suddenly be pulled along at 60 miles an hour, you want to make sure you're sitting in something that has wheels, like you don't want to be standing on the side of the curb and suddenly fold it at, and of course, this is all divine love consciousness. This transmission would never allow anything dangerous to happen, but still you just want to play along as mindfully as possible. So anyhow, so they said today, I keep wanting to say, we're going to give you a taste of the breakthrough energy. And they keep saying, no, there's no just tasting breakthroughs. There's full-on experiences or it's off. So we're going to let you experience these breakthrough energies today that we'll be exploring in more depth starting tomorrow with the breakthrough healing groups. And just to mention, it's not too late to sign up. In fact, you can sign up for these healing groups individually, and there's a package deal that gives you all 6 for a discounted price, plus you get the proactive connection to my transmission for 3 months, and you get the access to the members video vault of one-to-one sessions that I've edited and made available for people. And if you like miss tomorrow's and maybe even miss the next one, you could still sign up for the series and receive the past recordings. So you don't have to sign up for the whole series by tomorrow. But if you pay for tomorrow's individually and then later sign up for the series, you won't get your money back for the one that you bought individually. So if you think you're going to do the series, it's best to just sign up for the series. Anyhow, that starts tomorrow. These healing groups are also individualized in that, like 2 days ago, I think, or yesterday, I sent out an email to everyone that signed up and said, reply to this email if there are specific focuses for this first healing group that you would like attended to as part of the healing session. And the guides just immediately start working on whatever you share, whatever focuses you list. And then in one way or another, they'll also get addressed in the live transmission. They won't necessarily, your privacy will be maintained. I won't say anything during the transmission. It'll be kept anonymous if any particular area is called out. But anyhow, the energies are so strong right now, but they do want me to, before we start the transmission, if you received the telegram notice or the email notice about today's session, I included a little bit about keeping a breakthrough journal. And this is just a good way to record what breakthroughs you would like to receive and how it's going and how you would recognize that you're experiencing a breakthrough. Because these breakthrough energies are meant to be very tangible. It's like at a certain point in the process, you ask, okay, did I experience a breakthrough? If your answer is, I think I might have, you haven't. You haven't experienced a breakthrough yet. It would be more like, oh yes, I most definitely did. And I'm experiencing this because of it. This has changed very clearly in my life. That's a breakthrough energy where you can notice the change and absolutely point to it and say, this is now different. So keeping a journal and just spending even 10 minutes a day where you, we'll go into this more deeply tomorrow, but basically follow the steps that were listed in the email. You want to pick a focus that you would like to receive a breakthrough in. And I invite you to do that now because that's going to be used in today's transmission. So just start thinking, what's a breakthrough I would like to experience in my life? And you don't want to go for something huge or something too small. Like, let's say you've suffered from depression all your life. So to just say, I want to break through, where I'm completely over my depression, that's like really huge. And when you're more skilled with this and more confident with this, you can do that. But maybe a simpler breakthrough related to that would be you notice every morning when you wake up, the first words out of your mouth are, oh, fuck, another day. Okay, so you could make your focus as, I would like a breakthrough that allows my first thought and feeling in the morning to be one of gratitude to be alive. So you're breaking it down into something a little bit more realizable and noticeable in your everyday life. Yeah, so I was getting goosebumps as you talked, which is the angels confirming the truth of what you were saying. You were experiencing breakthroughs. So one, I know you've been doing one of the online programs, the chakra series. And both of the online programs I have, the Loving Bliss of Being and the Chakra series, are also being reprogrammed with these breakthrough energies. So when you play those transmission now, the breakthrough energies are more present within them. And then, so yes, when you have a breakthrough, like going back to the wall metaphor, let's say you had this brick wall in front of you and you got to the point where you were ready for a breakthrough, you were ripe for a breakthrough, and the breakthrough energies knocked down that wall. Well, what do you have left after that? Well, often you have a bunch of rubble, a whole bunch of bricks laying on the ground. There's stuff to clean up afterwards. At a certain point, the breakthrough energies will just do that cleanup for you. But along the way, you might experience a breakthrough and then have to use clearing to clear up the rubble that remains. Sometimes you'll have a breakthrough on one layer that will open, but it'll allow the next deeper layer to come up. And you'll have to do some clearing and preparation and then maybe another breakthrough. So it really depends. It depends. We're also unique, and the karmic patterns we bring in are also unique. But yes, there can be aftermath that still needs to be cleaned up afterwards. Clearing infinite lifetimes of karma is very complicated and messy overall. That's why we've been at it for so long. With these accelerated energies that are available now, that clearing can happen a lot faster, but certain parts of your system can accelerate more than certain other parts. So sometimes stuff comes up that an older, slower, or more psychological-based technique is more appropriate because what's being worked on isn't ready to jump into the accelerated energy. So something like focusing or inner child work or this or that can be useful. Overall, though, divine love consciousness, your own infinite divine being, your guides and angels are directing you. And if you feel drawn to do one of those other techniques, then trust that and do it for as long as it's useful. Like the work of Byron Katie that you mentioned and questioning your beliefs, extremely, extremely powerful, extremely. And sometimes that's what's most needed until you get to a certain level, and then you can let that go and just go for the more direct, immediate. Everything's just accelerating so much these days that the guides are trying to bring us matching ways of being that can accelerate us to stay in tune with what's happening and to enjoy it more. And that's what this ultimately is, these breakthrough energies. Yeah, let's just give you the direct experience, and we can do some question and answer at the end as well. Okay. So we're going to go for about 45 to 50 minutes. All you need to do is relax. Notice what you notice. Allow yourself to be meditated by the transmission. Let's begin. This is a transmission of divine love consciousness. The highest, sweetest, most charming, beautiful energy It is always for your highest good and the highest good of all. During the transmission, I track what the transmission is doing. And put that into words, put some of that into words as best I can to help you track what's happening. And today, these breakthrough energies are already powerfully present, preparing your energy system. Your energy system includes your physical body, emotional, mental bodies, all the higher bodies, more subtle bodies, including your light bodies. It includes your fully unconscious mind all the way to the highest, most divine, subtle levels of mind. And it includes your human being as well as your divine being. As long as you are here in a human body on earth, the human being is important. And thus, this transmission is always supporting your human health, your human comfort, your human experience. So these energies of preparation are working on your system, helping to create a better foundation, a more solid, larger foundation for your life and living. A side effect of this is the surface noise from your system is being cleared away. This includes unnecessary random thoughts that serve no purpose right now. Feelings from today or the last couple of days that were never fully experienced and released. So you might find yourself relaxing more, calming down, the mind growing quieter. And now you're being bathed in pure being. The side effect of pure being is greater alignment within your system, everything being better aligned with everything else, and thus becoming more integrated. Your whole system becoming more integrated, coherent, ordered. And another word for all of that is conscious, more conscious. So gently, your whole energy field is expanding and opening as your overall vibration is increasing along with your overall coherence. More of a sense of lifting, becoming lighter, more open. Yeah, these preparatory energies of breakthrough are working on the different chakras now. So there can be an easier flow of energy up and down through your central energy column. And now with that, the heart chakra is opening more. The loving bliss of being energies are flowing, radiating out, flowing through your system, out to the rest of the group, out to the rest of the collective. Nothing for you to do. This is just an innate part of your being, your loving nature overflowing. Now, generally, when you go to focus on what you would like to experience a breakthrough regarding, you can do it from your everyday consciousness, or you can do it from a higher vibrational consciousness like that we're in right now. When you do it in your everyday consciousness, your everyday self might have more input. And when you do it from this kind of space that we're in now, your infinite divine being gets to have more input. So allow yourself to receive an awareness of what could you experience a breakthrough regarding in your life. Where are you most ripe to experience a breakthrough? And how would you know if you experienced a breakthrough? What would it feel like? What would that look like? What would that be like? Now, could you just let that all go? Just release that to infinite divine love, to your infinite divine being, to all that is. Now, there's many ways to play with these breakthrough energies. And the way that's coming in right now, it's like a sphere of light that's off slightly to the right and out in front of you. For some of you, it might be really close. For some of you, it might be really far away. But this is the energy of your breakthrough. This is the energy of you already living on the other side of the breakthrough. This contains all the energy and information and clearing and releasing that's required for you to have an experience of breakthrough. And it's out there a bit to the right and in front of you. Just observe what you observe. Feel it. If you don't visualize easily, just get your own felt sense. The, from the point of view of this sphere of light, the breakthrough's already happened. And it's out there before you. And you don't need to do anything for it. Just continue to feel into it, observe it. Like for some of you, you might notice the sphere getting brighter, getting larger. It might move away from you further or go side to side. It might move towards you. It might move lower, it might move higher. You might see guides or angels working with it. Just notice what you notice here as we sit in silence for a few moments. And all of this is best done in a spirit of play. And now, in one way or another, that sphere that contains the energy of your breakthrough is moving closer to you. However it will, just let it do what it's doing. For instance, the one I'm working with is moving around my right side and wants to come in to the back of my heart. Yours might grow and envelop you completely, or it might get smaller and enter your left ear, whatever. Just allow it to come closer. And if some way you enter it or it enters you, allow that. But if it just moves closer and then stops, allow that as well. And if you don't know what it's doing, feel free to make it up. The imagination is a high part of the mind that allows you to receive information from beyond the mind. So it's okay if it feels like you're making it up. That's part of the play. So as you come closer to breakthrough energies, or the breakthrough energy comes closer to you, it can often bring up any part of you that might fear or resist actually experiencing a breakthrough. So, would you be willing to allow any fears, any resistances, any beliefs or identifications that would prevent you from fully receiving and experiencing a breakthrough at this time? Just allow that to come up and watch as the breakthrough energies themselves start clearing all of that. This is never about forcing yourself into a breakthrough as if that was even possible. There's a perfect timing for each and every breakthrough, and it includes having every part of your system ripe and ready. And that's happening now. At this point, there's often a offer of an even larger breakthrough. Would you be willing to allow your breakthrough to upgrade to be even fuller, more tangible, more life-changing, Now that you're more open to it, more ready for it, good. And just notice what you notice. In one way or another, this breakthrough energy is merging with you and your whole energy system. Calibrating, aligning its energies with your energies. Now, some of you associate drama with breakthrough. It has to be dramatic. It has to be uncomfortable often. It has to include some kind of struggle for it to be meaningful or real. Would you be willing to let go of all those misunderstandings, all those old associations, and allow your breakthrough to be as calm and peaceful and easy as it is? Would you be willing to allow yourself to consider that breakthroughs like this are meant to just be part of your everyday life and living? And therefore, would you be willing to allow them to be smooth and easy, natural to the unfolding of your day? But part of breakthroughs is recognizing the breakthrough, acknowledging it, recognizing it, being on the lookout for it, and noticing that you're noticing it. That's usually when gratitude just arises within your system. And so it's good to notice that as well. That's why keeping a breakthrough journal can be helpful. You take a few minutes each day to allow yourself to write down a few breakthroughs you feel ripe for, you feel ready for, as well as to evaluate what breakthroughs have I experienced already? How are they showing up? What's that feel like? So your breakthrough energy is still working on integrating into your system in a way that's most comfortable and organic for you. And often when it fully clicks in, there's an immediate expansion of your energy system, an immediate expansion of how much light and flow you're able to hold, especially in your light bodies. Yeah, these breakthrough energies affect the 10-foot or 3-meter level of your light body and the 100-foot or 30-meter level of your light body. So these levels of your light body are filling in with the different frequencies and codes related to this particular breakthrough, but also related to your ability to remain in tune with breakthrough energies overall. And that self-exciting component of breakthrough energies requires certain levels of activation in your light body to remain on. And that's what's being worked on right now. Helping to activate the self-exciting energies that the breakthrough energies rely on. Would you be willing to allow breakthroughs in your conscious awareness and experience of your light bodies, self-exciting energies, and of course, these breakthrough energies? Yeah, would you be willing to play with extending your awareness out in all directions around you, out to about 30 meters or 100 feet? Just notice what you notice as these self-exciting energies get activated and turned on throughout the whole volume of your light body at this level. It's also pulling your mental body, emotional body, and physical body into better alignment, more, what's the word, like more intimately integrated, more precisely integrated with one another. Yeah, throughout life, various physical shocks, emotional shocks, mental shocks kind of knock the bodies out of alignment with one another. And these self-exciting and breakthrough energies are clearing those original traumas that would allow your energy bodies to integrate and be aligned the way they were originally intended. And therefore, they can support each other more easily, more clearly and cleanly. Okay, the breakthrough energies in general are amplifying throughout your whole light body. The brilliance and radiance coming off your light body is now extending far, far beyond. Let's just bring some awareness of all the other light bodies present here in this group. There's a natural exchange and communication, mutual support that amplifies, reinforces one another's light bodies. Because nothing creates breakthrough better than group energy. Ultimately, there are no breakthroughs without a group being involved in some way. Yeah, so your light body that's out 100 feet in every direction, 30 meters in every direction, the surface layer is very brilliant, very radiant, very harmonized. And requires you to share this or come down a few levels. So let's just share it out to the collective, to all of humanity right now. Let your natural brilliance and radiance of these breakthrough energies be shared with the whole planet and all of humanity. Just notice as you share it, you expand more, you have more to share. You're sharing it with the collective, you're part of the collective, therefore it's being shared back with you. These are the self-exciting energies. Mixed with the breakthrough energies. Being offered to the whole planet. Yeah, would you be willing to allow yourself to experience and imagine what it would be like for the collective to begin experiencing breakthroughs regarding energy, finances, community, health, food and diet, agriculture, a healthy climate, and whatever you wish to add to that. You may notice this has attracted the attention of multidimensional beings, the various groups of angels and beings of light who are all adding their radiance, love, and light to these breakthrough energies for the whole planet, for all of humanity. And for a moment, allow yourself to remember what your personal breakthrough focus was today. And with a light intention, just imagine everyone on the planet has experienced the same breakthrough in a way that's perfect for them. So if your breakthrough was something like to easily and effortlessly pay my rent every month with joy and gratitude, to imagine everyone on the planet has their own breakthrough of a similar kind, whatever that is for them. Just as each and every breakthrough requires the energy of a group, each and every breakthrough is also for the group. It's never just yours alone. It affects all that is. And the more that you're conscious of that, the more fun it is. Okay. So we're shifting the energies now, letting all that go. Would you be willing to allow your awareness to come back to you here now? Your physical experience, your physical body, in your present location. With the earth below you, just bring some awareness to the earth, the ground, below you. It's like all these very high energies we've been bathed in are like descending and landing into your system. However much you're ready to receive is landing into your system, into your everyday consciousness, into who and what you are now as a human and divine being. And it's good for you to know that breakthroughs manifest in their own unique, particular timing. That's perfect for you. Sometimes it'll be very immediate, very noticeable. Other times it's more appropriate for it to unfold in a slower paced way so as not to trigger anything else in your system. It's good for you to know you can trust how they unfold for you is perfect for you. This breakthrough session is complete. Infinite blessings.